Good morning, dear friends. It is a blessing to wake up, to be invited to be useful, love work, to co-create with God. But how are we going to do this? Carlos Torres Pastorino, in the book Minutes of Wisdom, says to us in chapter 275, maintain yourself calm and serene. Trust in the cosmic force that fills up the universe, the entire universe, including yourself. Focus your trust in God that is inside of you and in everyone. Free yourself from fear. Walk with security and seek to listen to the words of guidance given in the most profound recesses of your heart by God that lives inside of you. There are many aspects in this message. One thing is this: the first brick of serenity, the foundation, is God, our trust in God. Without trusting God, everything else falls apart. No wonder Allan Kardec, when publishing the first and foundational book in Spiritism, for all those who want to learn about Spiritism, in Question and Answer 1, we learn, what is God? The supreme intelligence of the universe, first cause of all things, good, of course. And then we are able to be serene and calm. Why? Because God is taking care of everything. There's no doubt. You live because God wants us to live. The other day, we met a person who claimed to be an atheistic person. And I turned to this person and said, are you serious? You don't believe in God? I used to, but I don't no longer. Why? Because I read many books and I got to know, God doesn't exist. I was like, okay, tell me more. How do you live a life without God? And he's like, and then I asked, how do you create it? You created yourself? How did this happen? Yeah, spontaneous creation. I said, really? That's a theory. It's not a scientific fact. It's not a scientific fact. God is the discovery in our own reasoning. The denial of it is mere foolish theory. With God, we find serenity. We can stay calm. We boost our trust in God, in ourselves, in others. We become resilient and endure. I've never met anybody in humankind's history who was an amazing person doing wonderful deeds without God. Have you? If you have, send us an email to kardecradio@gmail.com. We're talking about people who are loving, charitable, kind, resilient, enduring, who did amazing deeds, like all the prophets of the past, men and women who changed our lives, but most of all, Jesus Christ. So we know many people on earth nowadays cannot sustain serenity because people don't want to be religious anymore, connected to God. Religion is about connection with God. They don't want to feel that affiliation. Life becomes very difficult. And if you say, but I believe in God, and yet I cannot be serene, well, it's a practice. Daily, we discover that relationship and cultivate the relationship with God. Little by little, contemplating in meditation, in prayers, in good actions, effort, and repetition. Let's meditate on this as we pray. Thank you, God, for the gift of this day, of this moment, for the opportunity you're granting us to live this day. We're learning to co-create with you by caring for our bodies properly, managing our lives in the right way, co-creating with you in harmony and serenity. Dear God, please, you know our needs. Strengthen us so we can make right decisions. Sustain us in your guidance. We visualize your light of love enveloping us in molecules of balance and healing. Thank you for giving us this message that strengthens us always. We visualize our loved ones enveloped in your care always. Thank you, God. And so be it. We have a lot to meditate, to feel the presence of God. Let's think about it together. In the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 5, Blessed are the Afflicted, which is the longest in the book, we learn that to stay calm, serene, to surrender in life leads us to protecting our mental health. That's our message today. We wish you a beautiful day and night in God's love, dear friends. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at another morning prayer here at Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls.